And this is what my game looks like. If you can see it, I will start to play it and I'll show you what I have done so far in the game. Oops. I will be doing updates every update I make for the game. I will be updating the YouTube. So what I've done on this game so far, I've done the simple movement up, down, and the mouse control. But I go quite fast speeds. That this is only just for testing. I go at a very high speed, but this was just for testing. I've also made trees using the terrain tree creator, and I've also made hills. And in this update, I also added in invisible walls so you can't fall through the floor. In the future, I will be adding a skybox for the sky, but so far I don't need it right now. As you can notice, I have three GUIs on the screen. I have health there, which just went down before. That was a script I made, and a simple one, and it's not going to be in the actual game. Something similar will be in the actual game. For example, your stamina or something. But so far that's just for testing. I also have money, which equals 0. This is just for testing as well. And I also have a crosshair, which is for testing, but there will be a crosshair in the actual game. The crosshair is kind of pointless because I use the mouse instead. I'm not sure if you can see the mouse, but I use the mouse instead of the crosshair. Now, one of the first things I added was this money. As you can see, the money is there, and when I touch this spinning money, I will collect it. So as you can see there, I collected 4 different pieces of money. What happened to that money is it died. It also made a noise, and it created a particle effect. These are 2 demo test boxes. That is a stone and this is a stick. These are both the 2 items that I have created in the game, and the only 2 items I will add in the game. I will add new items, but not for now. And if I left click on them, they will disappear, and they will give me an item from my inventory, but the item will not. It doesn't show up on my inventory. I'll do that in a minute, but first I'll show you this tree. This is obviously doesn't look like a tree, but this is just a demo model, a test model. If I model it much better like a tree, these are twigs, and twigs can disappear if you click on them, and then when you click on them you can collect the item. But so far I can click on them from a mile away. I'll be adding some type of raycast, I think, that is from the mouse, and it flies off, but it isn't very long, so you have to be in a certain distance to click on the item. And that's the same with these. When I click on this, it disappears. When I click on that, it disappears. They could be added in with different 3D models to look realistic. The final thing I have in it, I think, is the inventory. If I press the button I, it appears, and as you can see, it looks quite good. The textures obviously can be improved, and your inventory, it can be improved. Everything can be improved. All of the visuals can be improved. You can grab it and take it around. The only bad thing about that is that your screen moves as well. In the future of the game, when I'm actually making the official game, because this is the demo, I will not have an inventory looking like this. You can use this scroll bar, scroll down, and I put a 0 on each item just for testing, and also the GUI changes when you move over it. When you click on that, it does nothing, so it's just good. And then the items are supposed to appear here, but I'm not sure why they're not. Then you can press this, or you can just press I again. Another cool feature, if you press Shift and then I, it appears back. But if you just press I and then you just press I again, it appears then. But if you press Shift and I, it appears back. That's all I've done for the actual game. If I don't maximize it and have a look here in the behind the scenes, I'll look at this script and this script. The new item variable, this means that whichever item, maybe I click on a stone, maybe I click on a stone, I click on this stone there, and then the new item, it will change to the stone, and it's supposed to give me the stone into my inventory, but I'm not sure why it's not working. I'll show you an example of it here. If I play on there and take a look at the new item variable, it will change now. Oops. It changed the stick. When I click on this, it changes to stone. And notice how the stone is number 1 and stick is number 0. That's just just like Minecraft. It's to categorize all the different items. And in the future, if I have 20 items, the 20th item will be called 20 underscore blah blah. And there's a few things in this game. That's practically all I have for this episode. In this update 1.0.8, I have added in item collection to the inventory finished. I started it in the previous update, but I have now finished it in this update. It is not completely finished. This update is not completely completed, but it is relatively finished. This was a big update compared to the other ones, but most of the things in it is finished. Right click on boxes to test it. So I right click on these boxes over here, just to test the inventory. That was my plan for this update. And also inventory skin. An inventory skin is what you see here, and it lets you edit everything for the inventory, the label, the box, and you can change all the textures very easily compared to what I used to have. I also have invisible walls around the terrain. If I click invis wall, you can actually see that there is a wall around it. Also, I added in inventory fix / patch. Originally the inventory, it was glitching and it wasn't very good, but I fixed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next update will be 1.0.9, and in that update I'll be adding in trees like the one I made. If I can find it here, I'll be adding these trees instead of those trees. I will be able to left click on them to collect sticks, and I'll also be adding stone on the ground, like randomly on the ground. I may add more things. That seems a quite small update, so I might add more things into that update. But so far that's just what's going to be in it, and if the update is out next, then just click the link to watch it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. Goodbye.